Oh! 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 Ah! Oh!
Here lies Rimmon II of Cyrodiil, crowned Emperor of Tamriel in the year 2812. He fell in battle against the Dark Elves in the 57th year of his age, after a reign of 39 years and 8 months wanting a day. Here lies Rimmon of Cyrodiil. He defeated the Akaviri horde and brought peace to Tamriel, 2762. The inscription in this tomb is illegible. The same. The ghosts of the 4 cursed blades have dispelled the evil enchantment on the shrine of Tiber Septim. The way to the armor is now open. And with that, I welcome everyone to my stream. Tonight we're going to advance in the main quest of the Oblivion. Hoping that tonight we're going to... Armor of Tiber Septim. Does it have bloodstains on it? I have the Armor of Tiber Septim, now to take it to Martin at Cloud Ruler Temple. Here lies Rimmon III, last Emperor of the Cyrodiils, the Scourge of the Dark Elves, who was cruelly slain by treachery in the year 2920. He reigned 43 years. Farewell, Waldemar.
We have fulfilled our last duty. We go now to Aetherius without shame. Farewell.
Yo, bro.
We have fulfilled our last duty. We go now to Aetherius without shame. Farewell.
We have fulfilled our last duty. We go now to Aetherius without shame. Farewell.
Thanks, Ghosts, of the 4 legendary blade people, soldiers, whatever. Now I do hope that on the exit we are not being betrayed, as it usually happens in these kind of games. Wait. It's underneath the exit we are looking for.
Oh!
So we're off to Pruma again. The only enemies we destroyed were some liches and skeletons on our way. Hey. Oh, you're stupid. We're going to save the world, but these bandits are not aware of it. As usual. I can't understand wildlife, it's always hungry. We're under attack again. Shit. I wanted to recharge my Azure Star. It appears that we will not have it charged. Here's another one. Let's see if we need repairs of all our equipment. Oh, we've got the armor of Tiber Septim, we can wear it. Let's see what properties it has. Oh, it has 0.8. It's heavy armor. Can I copy it some way or another? I kinda like it. I would gladly add it to my collection. It would be fun though if they let me keep it for my collection. Funny that I'm also a newbie to the Blades, yet I do crucial tasks for them. Just because they don't have anyone better. I don't even think that I've got the highest degree or their rank. Doubt that I'll ever will. It'll be funny if I receive it though. I've never asked for the Thieves Guild leadership, and here I am, the leader of the Thieves Guild. And here I thought that I could, you know, frame the main thief, put him in a jail, do some interesting double agent work. And now I'm the Grey Fox himself. God damn it. Oh hey, I've returned with the armor. I returned from the task you sent me to be killed.
My progress on the Mysterium Xarxes is slow, I'm afraid. How goes your search for the armor of Tiber Septim?
Here it is.
The Septim blood may flow through my veins, but you have the soul of a hero. The armor of Tiber Septim himself. Geoffrey will be amazed to see it. You can reassure assure Geoffrey that I will not destroy the armor. All I need is a scraping of Talos's divine blood. The blades are as touchy as priests about relics of Tiber Septim, it seems.
What else can I do to help?
While you were gone, I've made some progress in deciphering the Mysterium Xarxes ritual. The third item we need is a great
Oh, I've
Welkin
got
stone.
one.
You may have run across lesser Welkin stones. They're fairly common in Ayleid ruins, but a great Welkin stone will not be easy to come by. They have been plundered one by one over the years, due to their great value to mages and occultists. There is only one place that is rumored to still contain them. The ruins of the Ayleid city, Miskarkand. A place where many have perished seeking its great stone. But nothing else will do, so you must succeed where all others have failed.
Of course, as usual. I already have this. Oh my
You
god.
are a wonder. Not only the hero of Kvatch, but the master of Miskarkand as well.
What is the last item we need?
I should have seen it sooner. It's the counterpart to the Great Welkin Stone, just as the first two were the opposed powers of the Daedra and the Divines. Welkin stones contain the concentrated power of Mundus. Their counterparts are sigil stones, which are used to hold open Oblivion gates. A great sigil stone, then, is what we require.
Sigil stone, what's the catch?
You're not going to like it. Geoffrey doesn't like it. The Countess of Bruma certainly isn't going to like it. Great sigil stones are the anchors of great gates. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn opened at Kvatch. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn wants to open here to destroy Bruma.
So we'll let them open the
I
gate.
said, you're not going to like it. The risk is great, I know. I was at Kvatch. I saw the terrible power of the Daedric siege engine. But we have no choice. The only way to recover the Amulet of Kings is to allow the Mythic Dawn to proceed with their plan to attack Bruma.
At least we'll be safe here.
No. I'll lead the defense of Bruma myself. If I am to be Emperor, it's time I started acting like one.
It's too risky, I'll lead the battle.
Remember when we first met in Kvatch? I told you that I didn't want any part of the God's plan. I still don't know if there is a divine plan, but I've come to realize that it doesn't matter. What matters is that we act, that we do what's right when confronted with evil. That's what you did at Kvatch. It wasn't the gods that saved us, it was you. Were you acting for the gods? I don't know. But now, it's my turn to act.
As you command.
Please, my friend. I need your judgment, not your obedience. I explain myself to you so you understand me, and so you can explain to the Countess. I'm afraid she may take a bit more convincing than you.
I'll inform the Countess at once.
Good. Have her meet me in the Chapel of Talos for a council of war. That seems a fitting place to make such desperate plans.
I should tell the Countess of Bruma Arthur has deciphered the fourth item needed for the ritual, a great sigil stone. Unfortunately, it is the anchor for a great gate, the kind of Oblivion gate the Mythic Dawn opened at Kvatch. While it is very dangerous to allow the Mythic Dawn to proceed with their plan to attack Bruma, it is our only hope to obtain a great sigil stone. Martin will lead the defense of Bruma while I enter the great gate to obtain its sigil stone. The plan is stupid. Can't we make... Wait, Great Welkin stone. It's my stone, damn it! Don't you dare to destroy it.
What can I do for you, sir?
Let's discuss rumors.
At least now we have a name to put to our enemy. Mankar Cameron and the Mythic Dawn will pay for their foul crimes.
Let's discuss Cloud Rule of
Don't
Temple.
worry, we'll keep the Emperor Martin safe here. No enemy has ever taken Cloud Ruler from the Blades. Keep your heart true and your eyes open.
Let the Countess know I'll be waiting for her in the Chapel of Talos.
Let's discuss battle
You
plans.
must allow the Mythic Dawn to proceed with their plan to open 3 lesser gates outside Bruna. According to the plans you captured from those spies, they need 3 lesser gates open before they can open a Great Gate. The Great Gate will allow them to bring out the siege machine to blast the walls of Bruna, just like at Kavach. But it's our only hope to get the great sigil stone we need to complete the ritual. You'll have to act swiftly when the Great Gate opens.
Let's discuss Daedric
As
magic.
a young man, I grew impatient with Mages Guild restrictions, as did many of my fellow apprentices. We threw ourselves into the riddles of Daedric magic. We hungered for forbidden secrets. Knowledge and power were our gods. You can guess the rest. We got in over our heads. People died. My friends died. I've put those days behind me, but the bitter wisdom that one has been a fool is not without value. Farewell, my friend.
Hey, Boris.
Whatever you need, friend. May your soul.
Whatever I need. What do I really need in this game?
What is it?
Let's discuss battle
Martin
plans.
has made his decision. The blades stand beside him.
Right.
May Uriel's spirit
At least I've convinced all the dukes and counts and duchesses to bring their troops here. Now Bruma will resemble not just a usual county, but a fortress. Still, I don't know. I've never seen the army that was going to stand here.
This is a
Of course, it's a great day. I'm going to trade with you. Damn it! I think I should have solved that. Alright, never mind.
day. Greetings. I'm really tired. Can we get on with this? Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got? A good
I got some shitty equipment. Check out Sparks.
I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else?
Of course I've got anything else.
An ex. I think I can move.
So we need an audience with the Countess herself. In order to proceed to the audience, we'll need to sleep.
I'm glad that's done. I need a nap. Shadow.
Who the fuck are you?
You choose to share your time with me? You humble me. Well met.
Let's discuss rules.
Hafid Hollowlake says that Gerald View has been doing good business.
What's a good business these days?
You too.
been ages since last time I've slept in this bed. Also, I have some items to sell here. Probably. I'm not that sure. Yeah. We've got nothing to sell here. Amazing. Alright, let's read then. We have a few books to read. Raislav the Righteous by Sinjin. Like all true heroes, Raislav Vlerich had unauspicious beginnings. We are told by chroniclers that the springtide night in the 448th year of the first era on which he was born was unseasonably cold, and that his mother, Queen Linada, died very shortly after setting eyes upon her son. If he were much beloved of his father, King Moros of Skingrad, who already had plenty of heirs, 3 sons and 4 daughters before him, the chroniclers make no mention of it. His existence was so very undistinguished that we hear virtually nothing of him for the first 20 years of his life. His schooling, we can suppose, was similar to that of any spare prince in the Colovian West, with allied tutors to teach him the ways of hunting and battle, etiquette, religious instruction, and even basic statecraft were seldom a part of the training of a prince of the Highlands, as it was in the more civilized valley of Nibelheim. There is a brief reference to him, together with his family, as part of the rolls of honor during the coronation of the Emperor Gorius in the 23rd of Sun's Dawn, first era 461. The ceremony, of course, held during the time of the Alessian doctrines of Maruk, and so was without entertainment, but the 13-year-old Raislav was still witness to some of the greatest figures of legend. The beast of Anakina, Darlok Bray, represented his kingdom, giving honor to the empire. The chieftain of Skyrim, Kiorik the White, and his son Hoag were in attendance, and despite the empire's intolerance of all elves, Khmer Indoril Nerevar and Dwemer Dumag Dwarf King were evidently there as well, diplomatically representing Resdain, all in relative peace. Also mentioned on the rolls was a young Mer in service to the imperial court of High Rock, who was to have a great history with Raislav Rian Direni. Whether the 2 young men of about the same age met and conversed is entirely the stuff of historians' fancy. Rian is spoken of often praising words as a powerful landowner, eventually buying the island of Balfiera in the Iliac Bay and gradually conquering all of High Rock and large parts of Hammerfell and Skyrim, but Raislav is not heard of again in the history books for another 17 years. We can only offer supposition based on the facts that follow. Children of kings are, of course, married to the children of other kings to bind alliances. The kingdoms of Skingrad and Kvash skirmished over common territory throughout the 5th century, until they reached a peace in the year 472. The details of this court are not recorded, but since we know that Prince Raislav was in the court of Kvash 6 years later as husband to Belene, the daughter of King Justinius, it is fair to make an educated guess that they were married then to make peace. This brings us to the year 478, when a great plague swept through all of Cyrodiil and seemed particularly concentrated in the independent Colovian West. Among the victims were King Moros and the rest of the entire royal family in Skingrad. Raislav's only surviving elder brother, Dorald, survived, being in the imperial city as a priest of Maruk. He returned to his homeland to assume the throne. Of Dorald we have some history. The king's second son, he was slightly simple-minded and evidently very pious. All the chroniclers spoke of his sweetness and decency, how he saw a vision in his early years that brought him, with his father's blessing, from Skingrad to the Imperial City and the priesthood. The priesthood of Maruk, of course, saw no difference between spiritual and political matters. It was the religion of the Alessian Empire, and it taught that to resist the Emperor was to resist the gods. Given that, it is scarcely a surprise what Dorald did when he became king of the independent kingdom of Skingrad. His first edict, on his very first day, was to cede the kingdom to the Empire. The reaction throughout the Colovian estates was shock and outrage, nowhere more so than in the court of Kvatch. Raislav Lerich, we are told, rode forth to his brother's kingdom together with his wife and 24 of his father-in-law cavalry. It was surely not an impressive army, no matter how the chroniclers embellish it, but they had little trouble defeating all the guards Dorald sent to stop them. In truth, there was no actual battling, for the soldiers of Skingrad resented their new kingdom's decision to give up their autonomy. The brothers faced one another in the castle courtyard where they had grown up. In typical Colovian fashion, there was no trial, no accusations of treason, no jury, no judge, only an executioner. "Thou art no brother of mine," Raislav Lerich said, and struck Dorald's head from his shoulders in one blow. He was crowned king of Skingrad, still holding the same bloody axe in his arms. If King Raislav had no battle experience beforehand, that was shortly to change. Word spread quickly to the Imperial City that Skingrad, once offered, was now being taken back. Gorias was an accomplished warrior even before taking the throne, and the 17 years he had as emperor were scarcely peaceful. Only 8 months before Dorald's assassination and Raislav's ascendancy, Gorias and the Alessian army had faced another of his coronation guests, Kiorik the White, on the fields of the frozen north. The high chieftain of Skyrim lost his life in the Battle of Sungard. While the Pact of Chieftains was selecting a new leader, Cyrodiil was busily grabbing back the land of southern Skyrim that it had lost. In short, Emperor Gorias knew how to deal with rebellious vassals. The Alessian army poured westward like a flood of death, to borrow the chronicler's phrase, in numbers far exceeding what would be required to conquer Skingrad. Gorias could not have thought actual battle was likely. Raislav, as we said, had little to no experience at warfare and only a few days' practice at kingcraft. His kingdom and all of the Colovian West had just been ravaged by plague. The Alessians anticipated that a mere show of arms and a sure enter. Raislav instead prepared for battle. He quickly inspected his troops and drew up plans. The chroniclers who had heretofore ignored the life of Raislav now devote verse after verse describing the king's aspect with fetishistic delight. While it may lack literary merit and taste, we are at least given some details at last. Not surprisingly, the king wore the finest armor of his era, as the Colovian estates then had the finest leathersmiths and only type of armor available in all of Tamriel. The king's Klebanian mail, boiled in wax for hardness and studded with inch-long pikes, was a rich chestnut red, and he wore it over his black tunic but under his black cloak. The state of Raislav the Righteous, which now stands in Skingrad, is a romanticized version of king, but not inaccurate except in the armor represented. No bard of the Colovian West would have gone to the market so lightly protected, but it does, as we will see, include the most important accoutrements of Raislav, his trained hawk and his fast horse. The winter rains had washed through the roads to the south, sending much of the west wheels spilling into Valenwood. The emperor took the northern route, and King Raislav, with a small patrol of guards, met him at a low pass on what is now the Gold Road. The emperor's army, it is said, was so large that the beasts of Nikina could hear its march from hundreds of miles away, and despite himself, the chroniclers say, he quaked in fear. Raislav, it was said, did not quake. With perfect politeness, he told the emperor that his party was too large to be accommodated in the tiny kingdom of Skingrad. Next time, Raislav said, right before you come. The emperor was, like most of Alessian emperors, not a man of great humor, and he thought Raislav touched by Sheogorath. He ordered his personal guards to arrest the poor madman, but at that moment the king of Skingrad raised his arm and sent his hawk flying into the sky. It was a signal his army had been waiting for. The Alessian were all within the pass and the range of their arrows. King Raislav and his guard began riding westward as fast as if they had been kissed by wild Kinnereth, as the chronicler said. He did not dare to look behind him, but his plan went faultlessly. The far eastern end of the pass was sealed by rolling boulders, giving the Alessian no direction to go but westward. His Kingrad archers rained arrows down upon the Imperial army from far above on the plateaus, remaining safe from reprisal. The furious Emperor Gorias chased Raislav from the Wheel to the highlands, leaving Kingrad far behind, all the while his army growing steadily smaller and smaller. In the ancient highland forest, the Imperial army met the army of Raislav's father-in-law, the King of Kvatch. The Alessian army likely still outnumbered their opponents, but they were exhausted and their morale had been obliterated by the chase amid a sea of arrows. After an hour's battle, they retreated north into what is now the Imperial Reserve, and from there further north and east to slip back to nurse their wounds and pride in Nibelheim. It was the beginning of the end of the Alessian hegemony. The kings of the Colovian West joined with Kvatch and Kingrad to resist Imperial incursions. The clan Dreni, under Riayen, was inspired to outlaw the religion of the Alessian reform throughout his lands in High Rock, and began pushing into Imperial territories. The new High Chief of Skyrim, Hoeg, now called Hoeg Merkiller, though sharing the Emperor's official xenophobia, also joined the resistance. His heir, King Izmir Wilfharth of Etmor, helped continue the struggle upon Hoeg's death in battle, and also ensured his place in history. The heroic king of Kingrad, who faced the Emperor's army virtually alone and triggered its end, justly deserves his sobriquet of Raislav the Righteous. I think it's a good book. We don't even have some items to sell, so let's go directly to the countess.
What's going on with you? I can't wait to get back to Skingrad. I ain't cut out for this damn weather. You think the attack will come soon, sir? Is it always this cold up here? This weather would freeze the arse off an ogre. All right.
Oh, it's the angry Kingrad soldier. I guess he still.
Such rot.
I guess he still remembers how I destroyed their night garrison.
Good. Right? You can't scare me.
Oh, I won't even try.
Such. You can't. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Don't talk. Is that so? What? Right? Oh, please. Good one. You're wasting your... Sure, that's cute.
Discuss rumors.
It may take a while, but with the Blackwood Company gone, the new master can rebuild the Fighters Guild to its former glory. Good day.
I'm sure you hear it all the time, but I'd like to thank you personally for closing that Oblivion Gate outside Shadenwall. We were all expecting to become the next Kvatch, you know. With the Count worrying more about his son than the defense of the city, things were looking pretty grim. So like I said, thanks. I'm glad I was able to come here and do my bit for our side, you know. We'll see.
She was pretending nicely at this conversation, but her disposition towards us is still low.
That's enough. You're a big fat... You think that's funny? You think that's funny? Goodness, what can I say? You win this one. I see. You too.
Good day. Well met. I heard that some cult called the Mythic Dawn. They say yes. So Argonians get this hist stuff from
A pleasure to see you.
Hist trees.
I look forward to fighting these Daedra side by side with the hero of Kvatch.
I think you're
Tell me more.
talking about some other character, not about me.
That's just talk. You're a big fat liar. Blah blah blah, what a bore. You're good.
Let's discuss rumors.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you?
No
The
way!
one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city? Be serious.
What's the news? I can't stay long. Count Caro's orders were to return to Leyawiin as soon as Bruma was safe. Yes?
Why do they have low disposition towards me?
I won't. Such adventures. How I envy you. That's amazing. You think such adventures. How I envy you. That's you. What nonsense. Such adventures. How I envy you. I see.
I didn't destroy the knightly garrison of Leyawiin.
Bastards did to Kvatch. Remember Kvatch. That's our watchword. We won't let that happen here. Don't worry. Certainly.
This guy
Right.
has great disposition towards it.
Good to see you, sir. We won't forget how you helped us.
Oh, you're
I
an
always
Anvil,
wanted to see
Anvil
the
soldier.
Gerald Mountains. Beautiful, aren't they? Almost makes you forget why we're here. I'm listening. Not... No more. Don't waste your flattery on me. No more. You're frightening me. What? No more. You're frightening me. What? Yeah. I doubt it. That works for me. You too. Good to see you, sir. We won't forget how you helped Anthem.
I hope so.
It's the waiting that gets to me. Why don't they just attack and get it over with?
Because they're stupid,
Alright.
you know. Don't forget, they're just fanatics.
Thank you. That's really funny. Talk. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. Where'd you get that? It's good of you to say so. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. How nice. I doubt it. I doubt. All right. You two. Go ahead.
Hey, Coral soldier.
The Mythic Dawn won't dare try anything now that the best soldiers in Cyrodiil are defending Bruma. I'm listening.
Why they hit me after all? I saved their cities.
How nice. That's just talk. I like that. You're too kind. Oh, please. Where'd you get that? That's good. I like you too.
Let's discuss rumors.
It may take a while, but with the Blackwood Company gone, the new master can rebuild the Fighters Guild to its former glory. Fine. Anytime now.
Oh, yet another Coral soldier.
You helped our city fight off those damn Daedra. Now it's our turn to help Bruma. We'll see. Whatever you want. I don't. You're full of it. Whatever you want. Good. I doubt you really mean that. Not. You're a big fat liar. day.
Right, now I've seen some army.
I can't wait to get back to school. Welcome back, my lord. Always a pleasure.
Hey, bird. After all, bird is the word,
I
right?
hope I can help. Please, go on.
Let's discuss rumors.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
Perchance. Let's discuss Countess Bruma.
She holds public audience in the Great Hall on weekday mornings. If you need to speak to her, that's the time to do it. You too.
So we're
It's
not to the
wonderful to see you
weekend.
again.
Of course it's wonderful. You completed your quest after all.
Greetings. What news from Cloud Ruler Temple?
Let's discuss Chancellor Okada first.
He served Emperor Uriel for many years, and so far he has done well in an impossible situation. Take your time. You really interesting. I wish. That's. Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. What a great story. Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. I see.
Let's discuss battle plans.
Desperate plan indeed. This prince? Emperor? Martin would risk my whole city to gain a great sigil stone?
We must recover the amulet.
This is the only way to stop this invasion from Oblivion? I must confess, you are the first person to speak of victory against these Daedra. This war seemed hopeless to me. But what else was there to do but hold on and wait for a hero to arise to save us? And now it seems there is an heir to the throne after all, hidden at Cloud Ruler Temple. And perhaps a hero as well?
Martin waits at the chapel.
You avoid answering my question. Very well. Don't think I doubt you. The rulers of Bruma have long had dealings with Cloud Ruler Temple. We know whom they serve. I will meet Martin at the chapel. When all is ready, I will order my men to stop closing the gates and prepare for battle.
Welcome back, my lord.
Can't you go any faster? What if I leave the area? Oh. That helps progress the time.
Hello.
I can't believe it. The Great Prince has been beaten. There's a new arena grand champion.
Good to see you, sir. You bastards. If I ever got a hold of one, like the old days. Go on. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel? Nothing.
Mine.
Safe travels. Farewell.
How delightful. I'm sure all of Bruma joins me in saluting your help in keeping the hordes of Oblivion at bay.
Let's discuss rumors.
Gerald View is a nice place for visitors to stay. Athid makes everyone feel welcome. Tell me more.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gems.
Let's discuss rumors.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city? Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you? That seems a fair.
I've got these blades.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Alright, we're ready.
Tell your friends about me. Good day.
Wait, she's still going. What if I get inside? Oh yeah. It allows us to progress any further.
Your Highness, I am Irina Carvain, Countess of Bruma, at your service.
There is no need for any formality at this time. I am not Emperor yet, and I am quite new to this notion of being heir to the throne. Thank you for coming. I know I am asking for a great deal of trust, but this is the only way. I would not suggest it otherwise.
Your champion has already explained the situation to me. I have agreed to it. We will not win this war through caution.
You have a rare gift to know when desperation is the path of wisdom. I will do everything in my power to defend your city.
If Bruma falls, the Empire falls with us. So be it.
What's next?
I'm ready for battle when you are, champion. What say you?
Let the battle
So be
begin.
it. Bruma's fate is in the hands of the gods now. And yours.
Oh yeah.
Burr, deploy the troops for battle.
As you command, Countess.
My place is on the battlefield. The time for hiding in Cloud Ruler Temple is over. Come, let us go down to battle together.
Oh, you want to share my glory? What a piece of ass. I thought they were panicking.
Martin! Martin! Martin!
For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Martin! Martin!
Martin! Martin! Martin!
Is that all the squad that is going to defeat the Great Oblivion Gate? What a stupid helmet. Couldn't you at least fit some armor? You got the armor of Tiber Septim after all. Run! Run for your lives! It doesn't look like the Great Oblivion Gate. I've arrived at the battlefield to find one open Oblivion Gate. Once all three are open, the Mythic Dawn will open a Great Gate, which I must enter and retrieve its Great Sigil Stone. Martin and I have arrived on the battlefield. I must protect Martin until the Great Gate opens. Alright. That needs additional save game.
Soldiers of Cyrodiil, the Empire will stand or fall by what we do here today. Will we let the Daedra do to Bruma what they did to Kvatch? Will we let them burn our homes? Will we let them kill our families? No, we make our stand here today for the whole of Cyrodiil. We must hold fast until the hero of Kvatch can destroy their great gate. We must kill whatever comes out of that gate. Soldiers of Cyrodiil, do you stand with me?
I think right after this attack I'll be arrested. Alright, I've got some additional charge. Why are they just standing? The second Oblivion Gate open. They're really holding fast. I'm more encumbered, damn it. No, let's get out of here. Oh shit! I'm as good as dead. Alright, let's... Alright, it helps. I'm glad that it does. Alright, our main task now is to survive.
Soldiers of Cyrodiil, do you stand with me?
Must be really careful this time. Really careful, Pepper Point. This is a friendly flyer. Murder? Where is Murder? I hope they don't accuse me. he hunt me down. Yeah, I must take out... The Great Gate has opened. I must enter it at once and get this Great Sigil Stone before the Bruma defenders are overwhelmed.
Mud crabs more.
Well, it welcomes me. I have entered the Great Gate. The Daedric siege engine is crawling towards the portal. If it exits the gate before I reach the Sigil Stone, all is lost. So we have a time limit now. That's not really reassuring. Alright. Let's try and speedrun this. How do I get up? Oh, I'm almost dead? Really going to be careful. How do I enter it? Where's the freaking entrance? Oh, here it is. 13 minutes to close the Oblivion Gate. No prob. It goes downwards. Shit. Where's his sword? This labyrinth has different structure. Or breaker. Alright. Now we're going the right way. They found me. Let's grab this stone and get out of here. More fire back. "11 minutes. Oh, we have plenty of time. Great Sigil Stone added. Wait. What's happening? Don't tell me the game is crashed or something like that. Maybe, just maybe I had to do something else, right? Let's try and restart the game. I don't think it loads. Damn it. There were no saves during that. During this daring assault. Wait.
Be quick about it, mortal.
Maybe I shouldn't be as... I shouldn't be paralyzed while it's happening. Hey, somebody invisible attacked me. I can do this shit too, then. I reached the Great Sigil Stone and closed the gate. The Battle of Bruma is won. Now to give the sigil to stone to Mark.
This ends here.
Boris is dead. Damn it. I kinda like the guy. Dude. Joffrey's dead. Oh no. Who'll lead the blaze then? Don't tell it's me. Bird is dead. Bruma soldier is dead.
won a great victory here today. We now have the means to recover the Amulet of Kings from Manca Cameron. But we need to act quickly. Cameron will not take long to recognize his danger. Remember, the portal closes behind you. Anything you need, carry it with you. I'll have the ritual ready in the Great Hall when you arrive. Farewell.
Let's discuss Mysterious Xerxes.
I have everything necessary for the ritual to use the Xerxes to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. Remember, the portal will close behind you, so you will need to take everything you need.
Let's discuss Oblivion Gate.
The only way to close all the Oblivion Gates forever is for me to relight the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. Our only hope is to recover the Amulet of Kings from Manca Cameron. Farewell, my friend.
We did it! We showed those damn Daedra a thing or two!
They're barely alive.
Hail, Daedra Slayer! Please.
We did it! We showed those damn Daedra a thing or two! We did it! We did it!
Alright, I think that concludes our stream for tonight.
State your business.
Who the fuck are you, right?
For you, of course.
So I thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please follow my channel. I wish you a good night, and until next time. Hope to see you soon. And also hoping that next time we'll destroy the American Cameron and save the Cyrodiil from oblivion. But before we do that, we need to sleep. Yeah.
Yes.
And that really concludes our stream for tonight. Have a good one. Thank you again, and goodbye.
I am honored to speak to the hero of the Battle of Bruma. What can I do for you? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit. Bye.
We all owe our lives. From what I've heard, the battle was hanging in the balance until you destroyed that horrible Daedric machine. Take your time. Hail, Savior of Bruma! Easterus and I used to be adventurers, but we've retired here. Bruma is far from civilization, but we're ready for a little peace and quiet. Goodbye.